Their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
Why did this play keep happening?
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Imagine having only 87 is the
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Smart man, oop. Man, hey, out of IQ, you gotta, I like the lob, bruh. I like the lobs. I'm a lob thrower. Yeah, bro.
60 or.
Oh, I got that already.
This is the former Nittany Lion, the rookie Miles Sanders. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
No, you gotta have
that O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right in the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels, you know, get to linebacker. The secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Jones now. Off play action. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What, does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. On first down, Jones. The Sanders has got it complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be a second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there was a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys
are... I almost threw an interception accidentally.
You let me know, bro. We ain't trying to mess up your routine. Probably get couple little games in, and then we'll just run tomorrow. I got nothing to do tomorrow, bro. So when you get out of school, you feel me? Let me see what time we start tomorrow. Like tomorrow we got one thing. Chill out with that good shit. Tomorrow we got 7:30 to 9:30. We're gonna be running rec runs, and then like anytime before that or after that, it's free for all. Like you do whatever you want with the team. And then Wednesday,
Yeah, like. Look at dude running out of bounds. Look at that.
Self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
I know. I left it was close before I came back with 10-8.
Yeah, so you straight. Fall asleep in both of them motherfuckers.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
What you got, like 1 o'clock, 12?
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. Looking at this situation, if you're at the 1, the 2, maybe you go for it. From here, you kick it.
I agree. I think you have to get points in this situation. 4th down, I don't chance it at all. I put the points on the board and go back and regroup.
Remember, with Rosas, there was some speculation last year in the preseason that he might not hold on to his job with the Giants.
But he certainly answered the challenge, didn't he? 32 of 33 during the regular season, 97% that is, and was named to the NFC Pro Bowl team. And by the way, at 6'3", 234, he can bench press your kicker.
Yeah.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's Dalvin Cook, 3rd year back from Florida State. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they can be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Cousins now. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
What happened to that team?
It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the 1st down as well.
I don't know how to run.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from, working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cousins going deep for Diggs. And this is caught. Cousins finding Diggs on a big one, 45 yards. Now that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a 3rd to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
Now a run with Cook. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
No, we go. Oh, yeah, let's go. Hop on, bitch.
Cousins to throw it. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Y'all both have beats that.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased, and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Give the tackle there to Danielle Hunter. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
What's your icon?
Circle?
Hey, if they start setting screens and shit, we'll do the 2.
Throwing Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
Go right,
and this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Stay right side.
Stay on your right side.
On 1st and 10. Jones. This is Shepard on the catch. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
True.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Jones. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line.
Because I've been open.
Right side. Right side.
Let's go, G. Tighten up.
Here's Jones. Off the play fake. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You played through the receivers, and on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Jones to throw on 3rd down. It's caught. Shepard. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down. A lot of people thinking that this could be a good year for Sterling Shepard to step out of the shadows of Odell Beckham Jr. But a season ago, pretty good for Sterling Shepard. 66 receptions, 872 yards, and now hoping for a 1,000-yard campaign in 2019. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Off his screen, off his off ball.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 3rd down, Cousins. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
I promise I'm gonna game one, and then I won't start playing into that.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you hope is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, And a sack result.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Cousins now after the fumble recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead.
You're cut.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10.
I don't know what I'm shooting right now. No, I think I'm not live.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
No, I don't know what's
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
At least when I'm not
Hey,
playing
IQ, stay on one more game. One game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. But some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
I need people to run.
Throw over the middle, taken in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Jones now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
No, you straight, bro.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
So you do what you want. If you want to have practice, you can. Just because it says off doesn't mean.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. Finds his tight end Ingram. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
No, 10-9. We'll go play that one game. No.
Jones now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
No, I won't.
Jones now from the gun, he'll throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
What kind of undoes you familiar with?
A very solid gain of 27.
Because I kind of need a 6-7.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Miles Sanders with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Going deep for Diggs. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Yo.
What do you think I should get on there?
Center. Actually, do the guard.
Operating from the gun, Jones. It's hauled in by Shepard.
Yeah. No, you can play on all the other ones.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary
you probably play the, no, once you quit it, you can't play it again.
About how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jones shifts past him at the 45. Got a man, Slayton. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. Jones now, pretty amazing. 14 of 16 throwing the ball. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jones, operating from the gun, looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. Past the and now off to the races, down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
The two-way, which is 6'5", and the other one's 6'7".
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And a fair catch signal for, and taken successfully.
Not even first. I threw fucking a lot this year.
Yeah, I only got 1. I got highest pass.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal.
Vacuum.
So
that's how excited I got.
Some type of misdirection. You're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. Holton Hill, the one there to bring him down. Now the Pro Bowl kicker, Aldrick Rosas. Last year, he hit one from 57. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we've reached halftime in a wild 1st half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the red zone now, Cousins. Flushed out right. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try. Now Cousins. And he can't get away from the pressure the Giants get there. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
I wish that bitch would have for Buckingham. Fuck.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
This is going to be Shepard on the end around. It's Everson Griffin who made the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 41, Jones. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep.
Come on, man.
Intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
I mean, I said we give him a chance at shooting guard because he said
the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jones, off play action. Eluding the pressure right.
Like, come on, dude. You have an 85 speed.
Get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
That's what I don't get. 85 speed is, but the nigga wants to get a dick in his ass.
Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field this at the 5. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10.
No, you're wrong.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. So from the 36 now,
for some reason,
1st and 10.
Me throw off my fucking back foot.
Gun! Hey, Delta!
He's just throwing some digs, man.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
47's the mark, boy. 48. Alpha! Check 47.
Throwing, Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings. Cousins now 5 straight completions here in his second half. 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
From the 44, Cousins, and Diggs has it. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Wide open receiver complete.
All the receivers. That's gay as fuck.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. It's hauled in by Doxson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. To throw is Cousins. Flush to his right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they got an answer for it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins, a touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Cousins, and that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown.
This nigga just throws to Diggs, man.
Stephon Diggs.
He don't look for nobody else.
Touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
7-foot stretch or 6'9".
Robin?
7-foot stretch or 6'9".
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
6-11. I would only say 6-11 to get the higher
to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
I would put on a little bit of weight just so he could.
225.
Yeah, the 220s at least.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Jones off the play fake, rolling to his right. And that is intercepted, or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently, so that's just going to be an incompletion. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Off the play fake. Jones. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for a touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And the kick is no good, but there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call.
7 badges extra.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I noticed what he does is he hits
he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. That now brings up a very interesting identical situation on 3rd down.
Yeah, people couldn't see us on camera, but I love how you motioned to me like, throw the ball. This is a great shot to take it. 2nd and short. Maybe take a big shot downfield. Instead, they ran it. Didn't work out for them.
Here as he's taken down. Danielle Hunter, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
I would go speed because he really don't need balance. You know what I mean? If he's just gonna shoot, he doesn't really need a dunk and shit. What the fuck is he doing?
Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
This nigga's beatable. He's just lucky I don't have Barkley. It would have been a whole different ball game.
This is taken at the 23.
I already knew it, dude. Fucking bitch ass nigga that punter popped you.
A big-time return there, 40 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. Man, we're good, we're good.
Cousins. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins.
I lost.
He will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Go,
go.
Jones now on 1st down.
fucking
and he's going to
playmaker.
be driven down.
And that shit that he
There
was
for the
fucking do what I
sack,
wanted
Everson
to do.
Griffin.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Yeah, that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side.
No, I had a straight stretch 4.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Cousins now to throw on first down. That's to Cook out of the backfield. Down he goes at the 23 at 4.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Just the nigga that was bitching about Cook having a fucking trade.
Cousins here to throw. That
He
one
didn't
into
fucking
the
use
hands
him.
of Thielen, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
So I don't know what the fuck you wanted to trade for.
To the air again, it's Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown Vikings. Adam Thielen there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
And
I
to
hate
me,
when the momentum
that
goes
touchdown allows you to
to
start
the
grinning
line.
widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake.
Like, yo, I had 3 people there, and
Gonzalez able to tack on the
this guy dove.
PAT. And the
Caught the
decision
ball.
to just kick the extra
3 people.
point winds up successful.
Just 89 as an 89. 91 made 89. That's still good shooting. It's like that, you know.
Yeah, that should be better than that. I had a 90. I had a 93.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We
Look,
were
they're
down
giving him
huge,
everything.
and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved
Every
the
throw I
hand
throw,
like, who cares?
this
Let's
nigga
get out
guys,
of here.
they fly
We'll
like
do
a bat out of
something
fucking
some
hell,
other
bro.
time, But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Escaping the pressure right.
Look at that shit. This nigga flew. I play make, I'm throwing. This nigga flew and blocked my
Another
shit.
incompletion.
And then sacked
You know,
me at
it's
the
a
same
wonder
time.
he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been
He
sacked.
sacked him
Yeah, he's
before he
staying
fucking
out there,
flew.
isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a
jumped up
game
the
like
fucking
this,
pass.
but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
But boom.
And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith.
just
And he'll
fucking
bring this
catching
one back to the
everything.
29. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
That shit gay as fuck.
How you feel about Fluent, bro? Fluent.
He's prolific. Yeah, fuck that nigga. He left. There's no coming back. Unless he gives a good reasoning to why he fucking left. I want to hear his reasoning.
Ain't no reason. It's been too long. He got this reason probably gonna be going to another team that weren't good, and then that was come back. So,
Yeah, no, but that's why I'm saying. I want to hear his fucking
On
reasoning.
2nd down, it's Cook. And inside
This
the
guy
20
sucks.
before
He's
it's
super
brought
beatable. He's lucky I don't
down.
have Barkley. He runs the same route all fucking game. besides that, this kid's nothing special. Look at that. 9 catches, 147 yards with 1 player. Running the same fucking route all game. It just sucks because fucking my team can't keep up with him. I already knew what the fuck he was doing. It was weird. It was like a fucking weird out route. It looked like almost a slant. They fucking gave him interceptions, this guy. I had him in the first half. Then fucking fourth quarter, Madden just started sucking major cock. That's the only thing with Jones, bro. This nigga, that once he throws 1 interception, it's over. That's the only fucking problem with him, man. I hate that shit. I'm losing to scrubs, too. That's what's pissing me off. I'm losing to niggas that suck. They only beat me because I'm the fucking Giants.
So watching my friend play Ohio State today, basketball is all about motion. It's 5 out. In your respective areas, big, or, you know, like the forward, or big, whatever, whichever one.
Yeah, the centers always pick and roll.